Pinkie Pie. What are you looking at?
My mental health in lockdown.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ay, 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 ay. Oh! So much for dazzling.
Unless you were living off-grid from 2010 to 2019, then you've heard of My Little Pony's fourth generation cartoon, Friendship is Magic. Created by Lauren Faust for the Hub Network, later known as Discovery Family, Friendship is Magic was not just the newest generation of ponies, but a major shakeup for the toy-focused franchise. While the first generation cartoon, My Little Pony and Friends, is my favorite entry into the series, this one brought newfound focus to character development and world building. While most people are familiar with the series because of these guys, the bronies, the show is important to me because in Season 2, Episode 16, we see a fictional board game. And you know how much I love those. In the episode Read It and Weep, Rainbow Dash injures her wing and has to spend time bedridden in the hospital recovering. Bored out of her mind, she resorts to the most uncool thing imaginable to pass the time: reading books. Nerd! But she learns a valuable lesson, that books can be pretty dang cool.
Books are fun.
However, what matters to us is the 1 minute of the episode that Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy spend trying to entertain Rainbow Dash with a roaring fun game of what looks like Battleship. Yes, today's game is the second of our 3 fictional Battleship clones. The first was Scrabbleship from The Simpsons, today is what I am calling Saddleship from My Little Pony, and the next one, let's keep that one a secret for now. We get to see a lot more than usual for a fictional game, such as a look at the game board, the box, and lines to indicate gameplay.
Cloud 2? You zapped my weather pony! You stung my bumblebee! My thunderbolt! And that's my last cloud! You found it! Guess you guys win, I lose!
It's very clear that this is a Battleship clone, but I'm inclined to believe it's more than just a reskinned version of the game. Firstly, when Twilight Sparkle makes the first move, she says, Cloud 3.
Cloud 3.
And then Fluttershy says Sky 5.
Sky 5?
Already, this implies that the board is not laid out with just letters on the x-axis. I believe it's instead based on terrain. As well, since Fluttershy guesses right after Twilight and they are a team, we can assume that a correct guess lets you go again. Next, we get a few good looks at the board itself. The top appears to be a 5x6 grid, but the bottom is only 3x3. I can safely assume this is an animation error, as Battleship itself has identical 10x10 layouts on the top and bottom. An error or not, this does imply that the game is smaller than the normal Battleship grid. Lastly, the pieces appear to be based around things found in the air. Not just clouds, but bumblebees, seagulls, weather ponies, and thunderbolts. Ultimately, with these things in mind, what I decided to create is a game that plays almost exactly like the classic game Battleship, with a few changes to appearance and gameplay to spice it up. The major differences between Battleship and our My Little Pony version include a smaller board for quicker play, being only a 5x5 grid, the x-axis being named for different terrains, and the pieces each having special rules associated with them, mainly regarding where they can be placed. The bumblebee can only be placed in the field section, the seagull only in the hills, and the 3 types of clouds, cumulus, nimbostratus, and cirrus, each having their own section as well, mountain, cloud, and sky respectively. There are 2 other types of pieces that interact with the others in unique ways. The weather pony allows any of the cloud pieces to be placed outside their usual area, as long as they're in the same y-axis as the weather pony itself. And the thunderbolt, or thundervolt, I can't tell which Rainbow Dash is saying, must be placed adjacent to the nimbostratus cloud, as these are the most common thunderstorm clouds. If a thunderbolt is discovered before a nimbostratus cloud is, the person who finds it is shocked. They must tell their opponent which number, the y-axis, their weather pony is in. And that's all, folks. A lighter, cuter, and prettier version of Battleship. Just like how Friendship is Magic is a lighter, cuter, and prettier version of My Little Pony and Friends.
So, you seek the rainbow of darkness. It is mine, and so is your friend.
Jack!
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that show was dark. Makes me want to create an RPG set in Paradise Estate, but that's for another day. Thank you for watching, and keep your eyes peeled for our third Battleship clone. Let me give you a hint as to where it's from. It isn't a cartoon, and I'd buy it for $1.
Gondor Primulan, outsider. Live well and thrive.